He can deploy, and here comes that push once again. Norbert, he's tucking down, but Dexter's here, and he gets the opener.
Yeah, aggressive. He's going to keep on going. Dexter swinging on him down towards Banana, but that's the trade. Now Flit, he's trying to activate out a Boiler. Could catch off JDC, and it's another good kill.
Yeah, it's a good peek out, but the kills come back and forth. Torji with one in response, and he's still taking these duels. Has Frozen up in the apps as well. A cheeky position. He's going to find the bomb. James, he's running around the corner with the bomb in his hands, but Kicker's quick on the response. These kills, these trades are absolutely fast.
2 versus 2. They're rotating in here, one in top brackets. That's a great molly. It's going to force up Torji in towards the apartments. Tucking down into the graveyard is Kick. Has to be careful here.
Feels like Exertion has the read on this, knows it here. They're both watching this position. Torji checks in on it. Yeah, they know he's here. You can tell. Waiting for the head to pop up, but he's not giving it to them quite yet. Frozen's going to start to, or Exertion's going to start to make his way forward. Torji peeking out for this player backside. The graveyard player still not swinging out. Exertion's walked out and found him, and what a double tap to open things up for Exertion.
Well, that's one way to kick off the pistol, isn't it? Let's start as we mean to go on. It's only about a 1 in 4, and well, Frozen is looking to keep that trend in. Twinning up with Exertion, it's even trades.
An extra kill actually coming through at the tail end of that. Exertion able to finish the job that Frozen started. So good Banana control initially. Dexter's rotated over as well, so they've reinforced that, and Torji, he wins the duel out against Flit, so now it's a 2-man advantage. Jame and Norbert looking for something in Banana, and they're about to walk into a double stack if they go any further around this corner. Jame jump peeks, it doesn't spot them. Trying to bait something out here, and well, he might just find his demise. 2 CTs trained on this corner. If he walks out further, there it is. Dexter and Exertion double up to find that kill. Not much Norbert can do here. Maybe try and flush them out with this Molotov. Any extra damage he can do will obviously matter as the rounds progress. Here they come, and there is Dexter. Frozen bomb about to be punched into the corner of the site, and James made his way in towards Pit. Exertion spotted him. That's the kill they needed. Now it's all into Norbert, and a good initial kill, but Exertion is there for the immediate trade.
Oh, James caught out on the jump. In fact, in the first day,
he's going to go over the top, and then he can swing out for a nice opener on to kick it. Frozen's rotated around now to the coffins, and for Dexter just needs to stay alive here, hold out this utility, and then he's going to go down through the spray.
But look at Flit. Look at this flank. It could be everything. He's going to wrap onto Torji in just a moment. Torji needs to be careful. Flit on everything. Does just eliminate Torji immediately. This one's difficult for MOUZ try and regroup in. JDC coming in from the Banana. It's actually a 2 versus 2 on the bomb site.
Yeah, JDC going through Banana, left that opening out towards Long and enabled Flit on this flank. And now Frozen just has to be worried about it the whole time. Kits on both these players, but the clock is ticking down. JDC has spotted one, going to throw out a HE. That's going to do a good chunk of damage, but can't convert the kill. And Frozen, he's still worried about Flit, and Flint is just playing with him, darting around the corner. JDC feels uncomfortable, and Frozen goes down as well.
Flit has played that too.
Bye, Torji. That's not an AWP. He's been downgraded significantly, but Frozen, that is an opener. Lovely double kill, completely blind, and shuts them out of Banana. We know the outcome of this, and particularly with Norbert going down there. Dexter finds him, Flit reveals his position. James is going to sit there with the AWP. Jump peeks, he's going to throw in a deep smoke. You're going to look at the utility, and there's nothing here to support these peaks. Exertion just going blind. The jump shot as well, that's ambitious, but he does find 1 kill onto Fame. He's going to have to fall back now. Dexter almost an opportunity onto Flit, knows that he likes to make these apartments home. They're desperate to equalize the scoreline here. Exertion sitting behind this smoke. That's the last piece of utility on this side of the map. You can see the response. Flit, he might shut it all down here as Dexter walks straight into his crosshair.
Really nice. Now JDC's looking to step in, but Norbert punishes. Finally, the aggression has been shut down by the outsiders, and they get a second round on the board.
And the rotations can come through. 4 CTs over towards the A side. Oh, fully blind and hits the timing shot. That's perfect, more than you could ask for Torji. Now he can fall back, the rotation can come over from Exertion, and they still have 3 defenders over towards A. Frozen's holding this Flit flank that came through, well, 4 or 5 rounds earlier. Exertion is here to support Torji.
Going to be tested, James. Boosted up. Torji, this angle's good. It's unexpected, and he can just fall in. He spots him. Doesn't quite land the shot. But he does fall back. Exertion's rotated in the meantime, but then Flit activates on this lurk. In fact, it's going to bring the entire forces back towards A because Frozen's fallen in the meantime. JDC, they don't know about his position. He's just going to tuck on towards the balcony. He drops Fame. Can he do any more?
The time, 5 seconds left. They have to plant this one, but JDC has to fall back as well. He needs to wait for those rotations. They've got the man advantage, and his presence is known. He can fall back now, and Exertion rotates over with Torji. They've managed to get this bomb down with a few seconds remaining, and now they can set up into this post plant. One in towards pit, one in towards short. JDC trying to clear out from apartments while that smoke blocks off his teammates out long, and JDC is going to find Flit. That is a huge kill to find. James now with the AWP, the only one remaining. One kill, and the trade is immediate from JDC. 35 seconds left. A player has dropped into mini pit though. Flit has made his way through, but Torgy on the side with the AWP is still hitting shots. JDC next to him is the only defender left, and oh my god, Norbert clears him. The pre-fire onto that angle leaves it now onto Exertion and onto Frozen, but a great timing from Exertion puts it back into the 2 versus 2. Frozen, he's smoked off at the moment, deploys his own a little bit deeper to play around. Gives him some space to work with, and James is elevated on the site. Exertion, it's on him to find this opener. Slowly making his way forward. Can't quite spot James. Shrouded in the shadows. And Flit, he's known in here. Frozen, though, deals with James. Flit gets damaged in the process. He's so low. Spots the cross, though, from Frozen. That clock's slowly ticking. Frozen has to find him. Flit just playing with time. Tucking in here. Swings out at a good time, and Frozen does find him. Should be just enough time on that clock.
Does get it.
Ooh.
Just about. Again, but when does Exertion want to swing in? Probably at the same time JDC does, and Flit is dispatched of. Now that's the hit. Outsiders trying to work their way in. One player, it's Norbert. He's made it all the way over already because Dexter was fully blind. Deals with Fame. Now he's tucked into the hay bale, and that's the bomb dropped. Frozen can even rotate in for support, but Norbert, now it's a 1 versus 2. Where's the AWP? Torgy rotating in towards the apartments. Digits blocks in.
Plenty of utility on both these CTs as well. Torgy flanking through the apps with the AWP. Norbert, he goes into Graveyard and he'll be spotted immediately. There it is. Lovely tag onto him. Not quite the wallbang we saw yesterday, but still brings him low, having to reposition here. Torgy now, it's a little bit difficult for him to swing out. A lot of pressure onto Frozen to find this opener. Norbert's reposition here is absolutely cheeky, tucking into the boxes. Can't be spotted until they wide swing it, but Frozen has a read on it, spots him sticking out from the edge, finds him, and takes the round for MOUZ. Carefully walking straight into CT Sport, and Fame catches him off guard. JDC tries to get the swing, but Norbert is holding for it. Now it's split between Torgy and Exertion on both sides of the map, and well, they're actually going towards A. That bomb is still in apartments. Torgy repositioning, drops down. That's been heard by James. He's holding this narrow angle. Torgy clears him. Good headshot and not a lot of damage in response. But he is being pressed still every single angle, and here's kick out in the apps. Torgy going to go down there, and Exertion, he's on the wrong side of the server.
That was a really cool round by the outsiders.
They want none of it.
Split. Oh, okay, good trade. JDC, that's an important one. Now he's trying to survive Exertion, running in towards this bomb site. Crossfire can be established. Outside, short presence again. JDC dispatches of Fame, and there is Exertion from the bomb site. Frozen can rotate over 2. It's just Norbert, and whilst he does find one, the HE will finish him off.
Yeah, after the grave, Exertion gets the triple kill.
And now over towards Banana. Frozen. It's feeling a little bit hot under the collar. Gets burnt down, but more importantly, escapes. And somehow, Dexter's found Norbert.
Uh-oh. Dexter tries to throw a nade, and Flick gets the punish. That's a classic Dexter moment. The opening kill, not the death. Puts us into this 4-on-4, and oh, that's a good flashbang. Exertion, fully blind. They know exactly where he is. Goes for the fight. Frozen trying to support him with the nades of his own.
Completely obscures vision towards pit, so they try and fight their way forward on the site, but Flit the spam, it's just enough anyway, and Torgy can't find anything on the sniper, so outsiders
push through this. Norbert up on the oranges with the dualies. He's going to do so much work. Might not even be needed though, because Kickett has doubled up, and they can't do with either of these players. James, he responds with a kill of his own as well. They walk straight into this triple stack. And Dexter is trying to prize something here. There's nothing. The smokes are fading. 20 seconds left on the clock. Dexter can't find anything. They're not presenting the kill. That's one on the kicker, but they've doubled up in towards New Box. Exactly the play they did. Dexter's still fighting, though. He's still finding these kills, but it doesn't matter. Fame eventually deals with him, leaving it all onto JDC, and there's simply not enough time to work with. 5 seconds. He wants to die, trying to take the fight to them, and he's going to take down Flip, but now he survives after time, and even that's denied.
James even here with the AWP.
Flit was considering going for the info. Norbert in pit though, he's come up good with one, repositioning as well. Nice incendiary to slow down Exertion, can't peek off that. Now Torgy starts to accelerate, trying to find a player here. They spot James, but can't find the shot. He's playing around that smoke. Flit's dealt with Dexter as well. Torgy and Exertion have to come up big here. Good kill onto James. They start to get past Flit to get onto this site, and Flit is doing the damage. Last player out towards long. Fame has found Exertion, and look at the health points for Torgy. Has to recover that bomb as well. Ooh, bit of chip damage through the smoke. Good spray from Torji. Punches in the digits. Bomb planted. Trying to play around this smoke. Looking for Fame. He's tucked into the cubby as Torji repositions in towards Mini Pit. 5 HP. Doesn't want to take this fight.
This is so difficult. There's no utility. He is peeking for this, though. Fame, as if it's spotted, yes, but he hits the headshot anyway. 1 versus 1, and Outsiders, they come out on top.
But he's the only defender on the site. He's going to get spotted now. Gets a good kill onto Exertion. Dexter's found Flit, but the bomb still has to get through, and it's getting scary here. It has crossed James. He's the only one here. Drops Torji, staying alive, but there's no time. They've played the game of Outsiders, and they've come out behind Norbert. A lovely double up at the end.
Oh, what a spray, but that's all on James. His target selection there is so perfect. Low MOUZ need to get a move on.
Oh, Flit's just run through the smoke, and he's found one. He knows where a second is, but Dexter's walked in. James has removed. Norbert is still here, though, and he's still shooting players. Torji's brought down low. That bomb has to go down. There's 4 seconds left. Start planning it. Dexter, he can't do anything. The bomb goes down, but what does it matter? Torji's the only one left, and he is removed immediately. MOUZ, they keep going for these slow plays, playing directly into Outsiders' hands.
Yeah, they are. The setups.
There is no mid-round. Dexter goes down. Now the rest of the team hits onto B. The utility going through, nobody is home. James does start to rotate over, and they have a man advantage. So if he finds anything here, that's the opener. The rotation's already going down Banana as those digits get punched in.
It's quick. Fame, Norbert, already racing, trying to contest with JDC, who's about to swing on over. He's fully blind. Knows that there's presence here. Meanwhile, you got that wrap in towards Coffin, so you've also got CT. James finds Exertion.
Tough angle to clear, but JDC doubles up, and Torji gets rid of Flit as well. It's all now onto James. Knows that one of these players are, but a missed shot. The USP comes out. Cannot quite connect. Bomb down to half, drops the smoke. He's just trying to get away from that. JDC, the double up in Banana, finds both of the flanking players.
That's absolutely...
Has to hit the perfect flick, and here they come. Tucked in towards the tree, gets that opener, has a nice smoke he can deploy to stay alive. And he doesn't mind playing in these close combat scenarios. The Molotov Mill is starting to tickle him. He's burning down, sitting in the smoke. James gets found by Torji, but Kicker with a quick response. Torji misses the quick scope, and he's brought low as well.
He is, but look at Long. Flit, he's holding for this. Exertion needs to hit an absolute banger, but can't quite do it. Flit steps in, gets rid of that presence, and now Torji, they know where he is.
Know where he is, and he's on 20 HP. I mean, what can he do? Play behind it. Holding the slither gap. He's not actually spotting anyone, but Torji spots him. There's a lack of smoke for Dexter. That's a deagle shot. Oh my god, it's another. Dexter deagling everybody in the server right now. Flit and kick it, they call it off.
They can't do it. They can't do it. Look at the money.
He's ready for this fight. JDC leading the charge. Is clearing it, but Fame comes out better on the kill. Frozen has found that one and manages to enable the bomb to come through.
That was really nice from Kicker. The fact he's not forcing the issue. Frozen's even baited out the peak. Not quite happening. And now the spam, it's perfect. Torji, 1 versus 3, gets rid of the SMG and Banana, but now there's still 2 more potential problems, and he can't quite hit the first. James misses the shot. Now it's a 1 versus 1, but Kicker chimes in. What a round from him. The fact he doesn't swing initially makes that all possible. Very uncomfortable, but here comes James, trying to step back in. Exertion. He's holding for this, and he does find the kill.
Yeah, James did the exact same thing the prior round, right? We saw him get an opener this exact way. Reposition on the angle, but Flit not accounted for. Torji at least gets that trade, so it's even here for both teams.
They are going over towards A, and again, these rotations, they're coming over. Fame making his way towards the bomb site. Kicker, he's going to take a deeper line. He's going to rotate all the way through, but that's where Frozen is holding. Man advantage is now back with MOUZ.
All onto Norbert here. He's dropped a smoke, so they should know that there's a player in towards pit. Another flash comes through, and they can just isolate this angle. Fame is rotated over, and Norbert's looking for the opener. There it is on the Frozen. Gets brought down half. The bomb starts to get planted. Torji with the AWP posted up. A wallbang comes through. Norbert on 1 HP, still standing in pit. And Fame, he's on that wrap through short. Torji trying to find this, but he's not giving it up.
So difficult. Fame's the only one with a kit. Has picked up a smoke on his walk round towards short. Dexter just trying to find an angle, but Torji, he's holding short caught between 2 mines, but he does find Fame. Now it's Norbert stepping up. 1 HP. The boost up towards the graveyard. He's walking round. Dexter's got no idea. Spam. It's difficult. Time running low. 1 HP. Dexter wins out the clutch.
Ooh, that one came down to the wire. What a hold from Norbert. The fact that
the fight going to be joined in with Dexter. Hot under the collar, and Frozen will remove. That's another another opening.
Yeah, Kicker could not go anywhere, and neither can Flit. He's going straight to the grave. Jame with the AWP is going to catch off Frozen, trying to just dry cross to get the information. But that is information, because now you know Norbert is the sole defender on A. 4T start to come through now. The rotation from Jame is going to arrive late, but Norbert gets it open onto Exertion for free. He's brought down low once again, but we're seeing what he can do. Doesn't matter. JDC does the work, and Jame is having none of it.
Run,
here, but it's not until the smokes have already come down. Fame, he's alive, but he's not anymore. He was the only one on the site. As you mentioned, good damage onto JDC, but it can't be converted into a kill. The bomb goes down. Kick it just spraying wildly with the 5-7, and Dexter with the AK comes up better.
Now James peeking in towards Ruins. Flit tries to find his way through, and James misses the shot. That's it. 5 versus 1. Norbert has to try and do it all, but it's very difficult. MOUZ will be taking the pick.
He's going to be leading the charge outside of apartment. Fantastic opening kill on towards Fame. Kicker trying to get something in response, but he's forced off the angle, and they're trying to take back the control, but Kicker is still here, and he manages to deal with JDC.
Aggressive Flit. He's found Torji as well. Exertion stepping in, isolating the gunfight. Now be careful. Kicker is here, and he's already found a kill into the round. It'll be Flit to actually eliminate him. Man advantage for the outsiders.
That's a huge kill from Dexter, though, and Frozen gets another. It's all now onto Jame, Kit and Smoke and Armor. With this USP, just needs to hit a couple of taps. Has time to work with, and that's the first kill coming through. Smoke being dropped, but it's not going to actually be covering the bomb. He's got off the mark a little bit, taps it. Frozen, he's just slowly creeping forward. Good swing onto Jame. Missed shot there, missed opportunity, and the time is ticking down low. Jame gets the kill, and oh my god, it's down to the wire, but he might have just, misses out by a millisecond.
Just needs to start making a move. Can he catch out Flit? Not quite, but here comes the hit on towards B. Fame scoped up, removes Torji.
Yeah, huge kill to find Frozen. JDC looking for something in response, but Norbert's here as well, and every single CT is over on this side of the map. Frozen, what are you going to be doing? 1 versus 4 and make it 0 versus 4 as Norbert dispatches of him as well.
That was a really nice setup as well from the outsiders, because that smokes, they're just about to rain in. Defensive one being put down in towards Palace, but Kick it. He's all alone, needs the support, but Fame deals with Exertion.
Exertion removed, that's the X factor. Look at this smoke though, Dexter's sitting in it, pushing through, but Flit's ready for a kick out as well. Neither of them blinded by that flashbang. It's perfect on the defense. Torji's looking for something that bombs out in the open. Frozen, the smoke only just fades to provide him any vision into this round. You bet they've got their eyes on you.
Positions of the outsiders, you look at how passive they're set up in. They can make inroads towards Connector, that's fine. Fame can even cut this one off, that's the bomb. That's dropped in the open. And it gets a lot more difficult. Torji scoping up Kicker. He's been there but accounted for. And the follow-up as well on towards Jame. Okay, has an idea that Norbert could be in towards short.
Oh my
it
God.
even hits Fame. Okay, Torji, you made this one doable, but that's the bomb dropped. No opportunity. Frozen trying to chase him down, but Norbert wins out the fight in the end. Just about, but it's by fine margin.
Why do you need it?
Exertion looks to be an issue. One trade, even the second on towards Fame. There's another player here in top com, but he's just going to accelerate straight in towards window.
Fake sound cue. Kicker thinks he's jumped up. You can see he's worried about it. Starts to reposition, responding immediately. Now he wants to try and clear this, and he does. Exertion goes down, but JDC with the immediate follow-up. This is fantastic from MOUZ. The trading has been on point. I mean, Exertion being an absolute hero as well. Norbert could still shut it down, but no, not going to be. It's just Jame left in a 1 versus 3.
They're going to walk into the crosshair. Are they going to do it? Torji. Exertion. Jame hits the shot, and he gets out of dodge.
Yeah, gets out of there with no punish coming through. He's falling all the way back to CT. And just to scamper away. Dexter's dealt with Fame as well. That was in towards middle. And now look at the acceleration from Fame. He's pushing all the way up to catch these rotations. Low HP though, so if he keeps going and they hold for this, he could be punished, and there it is. A lovely little adjustment from Frozen to take Fame's head off.
At the end of the day, though, it's still more information, and look at the rotations as a response from the outsiders. They're now going to have 3 players here, 1 in towards unders. Flit, oh, he's walking, he's creeping. JDC needs to be careful. Flit lines them up. We can only get 1. Frozen with the immediate trade, now going to work their way in towards B.
Oh, missed flash. Second one comes through, though. That's going to allow the cross. No, Jame dodges it. Bomb drop. Frozen now, everything on his shoulders and not ready for Norbert, tucked into the corner. They walk straight into that stack. The rotation. Jame over here. Kicker, the only one on the A site. And oh, Fame's found that kill onto Dexter. That's a huge trade, and you can see immediately they start to accelerate. But here's that stack coming to play. Jame misses the first opportunity, and he's fully blind for the second. Oh, JDC just ran through an Exertion deals, and Norbert. 2 massive kills to find. Fame, he can't stay in 5.
He can't, but he's going to reposition with Kicker. Support is needed.
Yeah, JDC feels emboldened now to continue pushing forward here, pressing the advantage. James repositions, it's a leg, can't quite finish any of these kills. Drops the smoke to fall back and cover his position. Trying to aim down the angles here. Fame going for the long-range duel, but JDC comes out ahead. James did find Torji, though, which has now left Dexter picking up the AWP. A nice nade onto JDC as well. The bomb still hasn't made its way out of apps, but Dexter, he's an AWPer, gets another double. That leaves it now onto Norbert and Flit. JDC goes down, so it's all now onto Dexter. 2 with the AWP already, but he is low. Has to find 2 more. Knows where one is. Looking for the fight, looking for the angle. Repositioning around the site here, but it's a passive setup. Looking for it. There's that peek out long. Norbert catches him.
Flit has played that one to perfection. Norbert's rotation was
He can stay fighting. They want to establish control in towards jungle, but Flit doesn't want to have any of it. And Kick It, he's made his way out as well, taking the fight to them. But another deagle shot from Dexter. Flit has removed him, though, and over the other side of the map, Exertion, he's still on this B site, and he's trying to find out this player over here, but he's the only one left. This flank is now, well, it's the only part of the assault, and Norbert, he deals with him. So another quick flank as well. This is a good setup from MOUZ. JDC finds the opener onto Fame as well. They can't flush him out because Torji's on the site supporting, but he has been dealt with. Frozen's found another JDC. He's running out of bullets, and he gets overwhelmed, but here's Exertion on that flank. Spots the back of a player dropping down towards Van.
Does he get him? Not quite, but he plays Trigger Discipline. Finds out. Oh, Flit's not even looking. Exertion, he's done everything. Frozen steps in on towards James, and whilst it's a bomb plant, MOUZ take the round.
Silence
If Fame takes the first contact here, that could be everything, but instead it's Flit. Fame swings back out, and Dexter with the trade.
Yeah, good kills back and forth. James looking to find a response here on the reposition. There it is. Dexter goes down, Frozen. He's forced to come over, but the utility, Kicker, swinging before it blooms. And look at the positions. The bomb, it still has to be collected.
That's the best bit. 1 minute left on the clock. Outsiders, they can just go back. James being proactive, gets legs JDC, but he's still here for the fight. Swaps over to the pistol, and guess what? That's the avenue opened up for B, because Norbert's in apartment.
Oh my god, what is this round, Frozen? He's asking the same question. He's fully smoked off. Frozen, he's being accounted for as well. They're not taking this fight. One player out towards short does go down. Flick gets that one for free. Oh my god, Frozen is still fighting, still gets another 2 kills in response, but Exertion is on the site, as is Torji. He's in towards Market, and what a shot from Exertion, but now he's the only one left, and they're coming from both angles.
Oh, that's so close. Exertion tucking in at the bomb site, even dropped himself from the unders. Pressure now looming, top, mid, and B.
Good kill from Exertion, though. That's what we're talking about, this mid presence. A critical one to find. He's got support in Frozen and Window as well. He can take first contact on the Flit. They wanted to deal with Exertion, and they're not ready for him to be there as well. Exertion even escaping, and JDC is hearing everything. Norbert spotted, comes out ahead in the duel. This is much more like it from MOUZ.
And now look at the proactive play. They're getting information towards Ram.
Exertion holding for this contact. Flit gets the opener onto Torji, though. Exertion is still here. He might go unaccounted for, but James has found Dexter.
That's the bomb site opened up. Exertion has to find a kill here. Has to. Otherwise, MOUZ will potentially have to try and save Fame. Oh, he's accounting for it, but he gets lost in the smoke. Exertion's still alive. That bomb needs to go down.
Yeah, they're going for the open plant there. They have to reposition. Exertion, this incendiary is huge. It's going to go onto all of them. They are burning alive, and they have to stand out and fight, and that's where Exertion comes through. But there's 2 players back in Firebox, and there's only 1 CT left. Exertion, he's all alone with 2 to find. Knows where 1 is, but not ready for the second. Looking for this fight. James is jump peeking the angle, but it's all a bait, and it doesn't even matter.
What a round. Scout long way off. Frozen has to stand and deliver. There's the first and the second. Kick It falls by the wayside. This is recoverable for MOUZ.
Now, Flit doesn't want to let him, but it doesn't matter. Frozen is ice cold, and he is taking every single fight and winning it. James now, he can pick up that bomb at the very least, but he's into this 1 versus 3. A well-timed piece of utility might make that a 1v2, but he's not going to throw it yet. Ooh, here it comes. That nade, is it going to hit the mark? No, Frozen dodges.
Lock off. Look at Dexter. Creeping back in. James, he's ready for it. He's accounting for it. If he finds this kill, there's a way back in. He can maybe even head towards this A bomb site. 30 seconds. What's he going to try and do? Peeking in. Swaps to the AK. In towards unders. That's been heard by Torji at the very least. James, are you going to account for this position? 20 seconds, you've got to get a move on.
Just the USP though for Torji, and that's not enough. It didn't come through, but so it has been Frozen. Both of them limping. Frozen did everything to make this possible for MOUZ, but James is still standing, and he pulls off the 1v3 to take Mirage. So many bullets in the chamber. Eventually has to go for that reload, but he has support as well. That bomb is just sitting in his grasp, and he still fights. Exertion doing everything here in Cave.
He's doing well, isn't he? That's the bomb drop. Fame now needs to waste his Molotov to force them back. Going into the fight, but it's actually Torji with another pair of dual Berettas to just make this one uncomfortable.
So many more pistols to MOUZ. You can see why it's coming out ahead for them. James trying to get something done, but there's Exertion again. Split, what can he do? Well, he can get Torji and maybe some dual Berettas if he wants them. No, going to be the PT-50. He swaps to, and there's JDC on the flank. Needs to come through. They've really benefited him. Kicker looking for the opening. Going to find it. Exertion now emerges from the smoke. An immediate trade comes through, and Flick can't get one in response, but Norbert, he's starting to creep up. There's a UMP here, and Dexter does it. Looking for a second as well. This man makes the UMP look good.
Yeah, he keeps buying it, doesn't he? Keeps finding the multi-kills. There is JDC, but wins out the battle onto Fame, lurking out towards A main, and now it's just Flit. 1 versus 4. That bomb
might be up. That Molotov's definitely going to be revealing it. Torji has an open bomb site to now take these shots from. That's the first connecting, but JDC gets cleared. And now the smoke does come through, and there's no vision.
Here comes the rotations. Frozen's got to try and push in another flashbang. Going to halt his progress for just a moment. Now chiming in with JDC. James, he's moved in. Norbert's taking the contact. Torji could be baited perfectly. Nice shot. Is he ready for James? No, absolutely not. And he's playing the trigger discipline. He's just waiting. Torji removed. AWP recovered.
That's a fantastically played by James. Exertion's going to get caught up from behind as well, but no, Swivel's just in time. But Dexter has been smoked off, which moves it all now onto Exertion. Has a smoke of his own that he's going to deploy to try and play around, and they know where at least James is, and he's got him on an elevated angle looking for the fight. Exertion, he does it all for MOUZ.
That's really well played by Exertion. Immortal.
Looking for this initial contact. Molotov comes through, and a missed shot from Torji. JDC, he's found one, and Dexter catches off the lurk, so it's looking good for MOUZ, but Torji, he's still tucked in here, and he hits the shot. Now Fame trying to make his way forward, trying to get something, but Exertion is not allowing it.
Yeah, it's just really well played outside as they get funneled into this A main position because so much control has already been established without too much resistance. James now looking to try and hold on to the AWP, but JDC is about to backstab him.
Yeah, there's no way he holds on to this one. Might even try and catch him after time here, but no, they're looking for the hunt. 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left. Okay, that's a no-scope. Maybe there is a chance he survives this, but yeah, they don't. Dexter, he's now looking for the response, pushing down ramp, and JDC's caught Flip.
Yeah, but it's this gap. Look, working their way out. Dexter, he is thinning the herd, but at the same time, Fame, his position is everything. If he catches out JDC here, it's essential, but JDC, he's tucked in the corner. He can stop the plant.
Yeah, James didn't spot him. Going to be caught out as he goes for the plant, but now he's aware, and look at this reposition from Fame, trying to take the fight. JDC does not feel confident swinging out, and Norbert was tucked in the corner the whole time. JDC trying his hardest now to deal with James, but he's just sitting behind the boxes, firing off the shots. Brought so low, JDC just wants to finish the job, and he runs out of bullets. It's a no-scope from James, and now Frozen arrives, and somehow James is standing. The USB eventually does the job. Frozen swaps to the AWP, spots the shoulder, but Fame wins it out.
Oh my goodness me, James, you can't do that. In towards mid allows a peek, and then the kills come through. JDC trades onto the AWP, but that's where Flit strikes. Look at the room. Torji needs to hit this shot.
Well, they're not ready for him. It doesn't matter. Dexter adjusted. Now they're not ready for Fame either, but Torji is here. And now, what does Exertion do? It all pins onto him, repositioning.
They're going to head A. They're going to go for this. No mid control. Exertion could backstab Norbert. It all comes onto this fight. Exertion comes out on top. In fact, it was Kicker. Norbert, normally the mid lurker, but now has to do it all for himself.
Not spotted by Torji on this jump across. And Exertion is holding a fine line, so Norbert is going to try and punch these digits in, but there's Exertion swinging out, well handled in the clutch.
He's doing everything for his side. 17-2.
Pace now, a nice dink on Dexter as well. Kick it late in the charge, but Exertion's still on the side. He's holding the spray while he was blinded, but the Tech-9s come up with the kills. Torji, he's smoked off now. It doesn't feel like he can take this fight.
Frozen, he's here. He's already in cave. Smoked off, though, by outsiders. He now has to be retested because there's more players approaching.
Well, there it is. Fame comes through with the kill. JDC was trying to reposition there, and Fame has also picked up the AWP and dealt with Frozen. The A bomb site now completely open, and Kick it sitting in the smoke. Wants to punish Exertion's tricks, but no, Exertion is ready for it. He's wise for it, but it doesn't matter. Fame, the secondary AWPer for the squad, making him look like Jame with a few nice kills. 2 versus 2 now as this retake commences.
It does, but look at Norbert, advanced positioning, taking Temple. They have to be careful, though, because the flank is on. Exertion coming through A main. Torji scoping up towards Donut. Norbert, his position could be everything. He spots out Exertion.
This is tricky. They're both going to be coming from the same position, but also they might not be accounted for because of this. Exertion going to make his way across and not spot anyone. Norbert, he's accounted for now. It's all into Fame. Open this round up, but the bomb's being defused, and Exertion, of course, hits another.
I don't think anyone would have predicted this performance from Exertion.
But no one is going down. There's the kill in the JDC. Frozen might go unaccounted for, though. Oh my god, peering over the smoke. Torchi's found one in Fame, and Norbert chime in for 2 of their own.
They can, but look at this. Already a quick rotation. Exertion's made his way through towards Donut, and it's the one player you do not want to unpick this retake. He's already found the kill on towards Norbert, but Jame deals with him.
All right, Dexter, 1 versus 3. Can you repeat the brilliance of your superstar rifler? No, not quite. Fame on the flank is going to get 3.
This crunch if Frozen does swing out on the position. In fact, it's Frozen. He does catch out Flit.
Well timed in the trade spacing, not quite there. Torji gets a nice kill into Fame. He was looking to get the refrag onto Frozen, and Torji punishes with the swing. Now Exertion on this boost can be activated. Kicker falls, and they feel they have to go for this. Norbert has found an opening, and Exertion's trying to run through, but he burns alive. That's given them the way in to get this bomb down.
An opportunity, 2 versus 2 on the bomb site. JDC on the flank, but he's a long way off. Jame needs to try and establish control, working his way out towards Long. Smoke is blocking Torji's vision. In fact, it's Frozen. He's going to try and peek on in. Norbert being brought down low. Jame needs to step in, trying to support. There it is. 1 versus 2 still on the cards.
Yeah, JDC's got utility as well. Smoke can be deployed. Jame has no vision, but he's lined himself up. Holding on the angle, waiting for it to come through, hits the shot, the adjustment at the very last second. Dropping the flashbang, JDC is sticking this 10 seconds, no kit, and James just gonna run through the smoke to get the 5th round.
Of course it's James. He's inevitable for a clutch in this series.
Flashbang if he wants to go for a peek.
It's these Glocks against the USPs. They're gonna try and take the fight at range. Outsiders weren't expecting that. 1-for-1 trade. It's still a 4 versus 4.
And Exertion's still holding this, and that's a bit of utility thrown through. The fake flashbang, another dink. James, he's brought down low, but the kills are coming through for the CTs. Torchi's forced off the angle. Dexter is rotated all the way through, though. Coming through, gets with the one on the bomb, and he's holding the angle. Dexter tapping James. He's on nothing, but they are protecting him, and Torchi can't do a thing.
How has James stayed alive? Body blocking. Get down, my IGL. Outsiders walk straight in front of him, lock him off, and Dexter cannot find it.
Norbert trying to repeat what Dexter was getting up to on the other side, but comes out behind. Frozen gets the kill, but Flit is doubled up through the smoke, sprays them both down. Doesn't need to see either. Here's Dexter, though, does find Kicker in response.
3 versus 3. Dexter being brought down low. Control established in towards middle, but the issue you've got is that outsiders have no idea if there's a player out on A. So that needs to be accounted for. Fame can sit back in towards the donut. Exertion going to get caught off guard.
Yeah, it's a big kill to find onto him. Sight, but Fame, he is going to find JDC.
Oh my goodness me. That's perfect as well. But he thinks it's a lurk. No time. Dexter can deploy this utility in towards Donut. Jame trying to line this one up, and he will, even with the USP.
Yeah, they knew Dexter was low from earlier from that engagement. He'd been dinked by the M4, so the USP has switched out. A lot easier to hit that open, but that enables Flit a way in. And now he can start to find space here. They've gotten all the control. Jame, even through the smoke, hits Exertion. Dexter on the side, he does find Fame. That's huge, and he's looking for more. Looking for this fight onto Norbert. He's done it. Frozen deals the kick out. MOUZ are finding a way into this.
They are, but Flit in between the back lines. Jame, he's locking off this donut position. The timer is ticking down low. Outsiders with only 1 kit need to find a way out, and they can't. They're going to concede this one to MOUZ.
They had everything in the right place there. All the players, but Dexter, you can't account for that. Fantastic double kill, locks down the entrance from CT, and despite the ground that Jame had taken, pushing out through Temple, dropping smokes, killing players through the smoke. Volley, and Frozen has just walked all the way up, catches Fame off guard, and now Norbert, he's trying to account for it, trying to find this duel set up in the crossfire, and Exertion walks straight into it, but now they know exactly where he is, and it's a bait throw. Kicker in the cave, doing everything. Dexter, all on his shoulders, doubles up, and now it's the battle of the IGLs, punching in the digits. A few seconds left, but it doesn't matter. The AWP hits the shot.
The bomb doesn't even go down. What a contact crossfire.
Right into where the rest of the attack's coming through. JDC manages to dodge, but can't dodge the bullets of Fame, who doubles up. Torji goes down as well. The bomb in the open open. Exertion, they know you're here, but still, Kicker does go down, and he's holding for more. Exertion might have just done it, but the bomb is still in the open. They have to find James, they have to find Fame, and James is on the side with a Tech 9. Fame has found Dexter as well, and they're still fighting. It's all now onto Exertion, and there's Fame.
That's that double donut setup coming into full effect. Fame took the first contact, fell back in towards mid. It all hinges on this B attack. Kickert with the MP9 says no. Dexter drops that bomb, tries to create more space. 2 versus 4, but that's where Norbert chimes in. Torji, AWP, has to find everything, but Flit can catch him out. I thought it was going to be another no-scope moment.
There was half advanced position. Norbert goes to check it, but starts to make his way back, and Dexter's walkthrough removes James. That's the way in now. Torji's found another. They're making this work. JDC wins out as well.
Is he going to be ready for the second player in Kickert? Yes, he is, but he can't quite line it up. Kickert 1 versus 2, and MOUZ needs to try and stay alive.
They know exactly where he is. They can plant in the open so that Dexter can hold from CT. He can only come from 1 of 2 positions. Rap is where he's making his way out. Frozen is holding for this, and Dexter can swing, but doesn't come in time. Kickert almost pulls it off, but Dexter clutches out.
That's the one thing you don't expect. You don't expect Dexter to immediately go for that Jame on the AWP. It's aggressive out middle. Here comes the fight. Fame and Jame combine. 2-man advantage now for Outsiders.
Frozen looking desperate, and it's not going to reward him with a kill. Norbert punishes JDC and Torji. What can you do? Not a lot. Torji falls. JDC, the only one remaining. And 5 CTs on the other side. Outsiders looking primed to take that position in the finals.
He was the hero in Cologne. The crowd were all behind him, but now in Rotterdam, can JDC survive? Gets the first, but now needs a full house. Otherwise, the Outsiders will potentially completely ruin their dreams. Kickert does lock that one in after a very explosive series. Outsiders are through to the final.